Khushbu ma'am, could you please help because delegates are waiting to come inside the committee. I've been getting constant messages for entering, for letting them in. Thank you so much, ma'am. So, for the ones who have just now joined, English, Hindi, and Chinese is allowed in the committee. You can speak Hindi, English, and Chinese while you're speaking your GSLs or moderated caucus, any language you wish to within the three. It will be a kind of informal meeting, but this won't allow any kind of foul languages. And every delegate has to be informally attired within the 3 days, all the 3 days. And there will be no chit system in the 3 days because it's a virtual MUN. But we'll be having one question after every delegate speaks. That means that if I'm the speaker, after I speak, any one of them, any delegate who wishes to ask a question can raise their placards. The EB will recognize, and then you can ask one question. Other than that, I was discussing the ROPs with everybody. So the first ROP, the first rule will be that we'll start with the roll call. Then we'll have GSL. A motion will be raised, and then we'll introduce and start the GSL. The GSL time will be most probably 60 seconds. We're not yet sure, but we'll tell you the day we start our MUN. After that, if the committee feels or if the ED feels, we can introduce the moderated caucus. Moderated caucus is the subtopic to the agenda. So we're talking about India and China. So everybody should be thorough with the current affairs which India and China is facing right now. As it is, India and China, the topic, the agenda we've taken is hotly debated right now all over the world. So I request everybody to be updated with the news and with their portfolios. After that, the unmoderated caucus in the bilateral meet is not called unmoderated caucus, but it is called debate session. So if any delegate of the EB feels that the committee needs an unmoderated caucus, they'll not raise a motion for unmoderated caucus, but they'll raise a motion for debate. And the format for unmoderated caucus is same, but the name is different. That is debate session. After that, on the third day or the second day, with the interest of the EB, as we introduce the resolution paper in the other committees, but in this committee, because it is a bilateral meet, we won't have a resolution paper, but we'll have an agreement. Whenever there is a meeting between two countries, we have an agreement. So we'll have an agreement, but there will be no sponsored and there will be no voting because any agreement does not get signed within few hours. It needs a lot of discussion. But yes, the agreement will have amendments according to whatever the delegates want to. So it's upon you how you carry out your agreements. And also taking into research work, Wikipedia will not be allowed in the committee as in credential source. Al Jazeera, Reuters will be allowed, but except Wikipedia, anything and everything will be allowed other than the website you're choosing is not authentic, or it can be editable. That websites won't be allowed. I think everything from my side is cleared. Now I would like you all to ask your queries if you have any query you have through your agenda, through the agenda or the portfolio, or any research you want how to go about it. You just can ask here. It's all upon you guys. So whoever wants to ask a question, please, you can go further. Any question?
Can you explain the agenda once?
Yes, I cannot hear. Can you please repeat once?
Can you please explain the agenda once?
Sure. So the agenda is strengthening bilateral and strategic and diplomatic relations with China with a special emphasis on pandemic. So you all know COVID-19 is still there, and there have been through a lot of recently our relations with China and China's relation with India is has changed a lot. So you guys have to also have to research how the relations with India and China were before, after, before, now, or can be the possibilities. So seeing the changes into the relation of the both countries, we hope and we expect the delegates to find a solution to how to strengthen and how to go about a relation between the two countries, and also how things are getting affected, because there is a we export and import a lot of things from China, and China also does the same, vice versa. So we expect, so we're looking up to the committee that they find out solutions and work upon how to strengthen the bilateral, the diplomatic relations between the two countries, with the special emphasis on COVID-19. Because COVID-19, as you all know, has affected a lot of things, also majorly the economic issue. And also the other issues, we don't have only issue on border disputes too. So we request you all to see the relations between the two countries, and also because you guys hold different portfolios, I would also like to know each one of you telling me uh, what portfolios do you have. So can one speaking everybody their portfolios, so that we can have a roll call to about how many people are there in the committee, and also can know if you guys are very sure about the portfolio, about your own portfolios, because knowing your portfolio is very important to the committee. So can we start the roll call? Anybody who can start telling their portfolios, stating their portfolios. Who is the president of China?
Hello, I'm the president of China, Xi Jinping.
Okay. Ma'am, please be more attentive. Who is the prime minister of China?
I am.
Can you please spell your name?
The Chinese prime minister name.
Yeah. Obviously, as I told you, when you are in the committee, you forget your own name, but you take up your portfolio's name as your identity.
Yes, it's Li Kai-cheng, which is spelled as Li.
Okay.
K-E-G-I-A-N-G.
That's Q, ma'am. And all the China portfolios and India portfolios are requested to spell their names properly, because it's your own identity and not somebody else's. So who is the foreign minister of China?
It's me.
What's your
Wang Yi.
name, ma'am? Okay.
Wang Yi.
Okay. So who is the national defense of China? Ministry of China, National Defense.
Good evening, madam. It is Wei Fenghen. Weifenghen.
Thank you, madam. Who is the state security of China? Is state security in China present in the committee right now, or in the meeting right now? I don't see this person in the committee, so let's just move further. Chief of Joint Staff, China, Department of PLA. Is she here?
Yeah.
Anshika Kumari.
Yeah, I'm here.
Can you please spell your name, ma'am?
I'm the Chief of Joint Staff, Deputy of PLA, China, and I'm General Li Zuo Cheng.
Okay, sorry. Ma'am, please be more vigilant while the roll call is happening, because if you don't be vigilant during your roll call, you will be marked absent and you won't be able to perform in the committee. Moving further, who is the Information and Technology Ministry of China?
It's me, Mao Wei. It can be spelled as MIAOWEI.
Okay. Who is the National Health Commission head of China?
Good evening, it's me, Mark Ziowe. It is spelled as MAXIAOWEI.
Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am. Who is the Finance Ministry of China?
Namaskar, ma'am. It's me, Ryukun. It is spelled as LYLIU and KUN.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Who is the Ministry of Water Resources?
Good evening, ma'am. I am E. Jingping, spelled as EJINGPING.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now coming up to India's ministry, who is the Prime Minister of India?
It's Narendra Modi.
Okay. Thank you. Who is the External Affairs Ministry? Who holds the Ministry of External Affairs?
Subramanyam Jaishankar, it's me.
Okay, cool. Who is the Defense Minister of India?
It's me, Rajnath Singh.
Okay. Who is the Home Affairs of India?
Namaskar, ma'am. It's me, Amit Shah.
Okay. Who is the CDS of India? That is Chief Defense, CDS Ministry of India. Who holds this post?
Major Vipin Rawat.
Okay. Who holds Information and Broadcasting Ministry of India?
This is me, Prakash Javadkar.
Okay. And who holds the Health and Family Welfare Ministry? Okay, I don't see anybody coming up. Is that person not here? Health and Family Welfare of India Ministry. Okay. Finance Corporate Affairs, Ministry of Finance Corporate Affairs.
It's me, Nirmala Sitharaman.
Okay. And who is the Ministry of Water Resource, India?
It's me, it's Sri Gajendra Singh Shekhawat.
Okay. So the next time we meet for a mock session, that is probably going to happen after 4 days. Till the time you will be also researched and well versed with the committee. I hope till that time everybody knows their ministry well, and they know their names, how to spell them, and know when they are being called. So moving ahead, any other question that you have in your mind related to the committee agenda, anything?
Will we get definite time to speak, like 2 minutes, 90 seconds?
Ma'am, whose question is this? Can you please name yourself?
Nirmala Sitharaman.
Okay, ma'am. Are you talking about GSL or the moderated caucus?
Both.
Both. So, ma'am, the ideal time has to be for general speakers list. It is 60 seconds or 90 seconds, but it also depends on the delegation, on the committee members, how much time they want. It's by the voting that happens. And for the moderated caucus, it can be 30 seconds, 60 seconds, or 90 seconds, again on the grace of and on the choice of the committee. And also sometimes if there is a dispute, if there is a clash between two motions, same motion will then the EB will judge which motion will be passed. So the ideal time for general speakers list can be 60 seconds or 90 seconds. And for the moderated caucus, it can be 30 seconds, 60 seconds. And most probably in rare cases, we have 90 seconds. I hope your question is answered, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Welcome. Any other question? Please feel
Hello, this is Wei
say your
Fenghe
name.
from China.
Yeah.
Ma'am, since I'm very new to this, what a portfolio.
And while you're researching for your portfolios, you have to start telling about also